Bureau has removed the chaos out of real estate.
In real estate, there's a lot of intangibles. The most tangible thing is a successful outcome. Did I get the property I want for the price I want and the terms I wanted and the time frame I wanted it? But when you navigate through the process, there's a lot of little things that happen. Bureau wants to relieve a lot of that. And what Bureau has done is we have gone in and looked at the logical flow that real estate transact. And then we figure out how can we make that flow better.
It's a really complicated process. When you're listing a house, it's not that you just put it on the MLS and you find a buyer for it. But there's a lot of steps that happen before that. Our tech solves for that, so that all those steps assist the agent so they have more time to actually spend at the house, spend with their client.
What makes the Bureau experience different for the client is Bureau focuses on exceptional service. So we built our system to remove the stress, the anxiety, the worry about the real estate transaction.
We recognize and acknowledge that the relationship is between the client and the agent, and that the brokerage's responsibility is to fully support both the agent and the client through the transaction in the best, easy, and most joyful way possible.
We wanted to focus on solving real estate from the consumer or from the client perspective. And what we did is we started to support the agent. And when you take a lot of stuff off the agent's plate and allow them to focus on the client, they can do what they do best. And that's what Bureau is going to do. It's going to provide the support on the back end for those agents so they can operate at their highest and best and increase their work-life balance.
Everyone expects all agents to provide a high level of marketing, photography, video, floor plans, drone tours, but not every agent can afford to do that. With Bureau, we provide that for all of our clients, no matter what the price point is. One of the things that with Bureau that the agent gets, which is super important to me, is they get so much support and so many services provided by us, included in the cost of their relationship with us and with the commissions that are being paid.
What Bureau is providing is that agent to have clarity of mind at all moments of the transaction to do what they do best, which is the fiduciary responsibility of their client.
The Bureau platform has all those back-end systems, technology, and people so that our agent can have the best space forward with our clients.
As a buyer or a seller, it's going to feel like, how you navigate your everyday life using your iPhone or your smartphone. It's just very intuitive.
This is a hyper-unique model that we have. How do we reduce the amount of time? How do we make the agent more nimble? How do we make the process from contract to close overall more efficient? The transaction goes from contract to close as smoothly as possible, and the agent and the client have a memorable experience.
I always look at a buyer or seller from my own perspective, for how I felt when I was a buyer, when I was a seller, and what I would like for my agent to do for me, and what I'd like for my brokerage to do for me. And I always try to solve from that perspective. It's a very personal experience for particularly a seller. They're selling one of their most important assets. They have family memories there and experiences that are super important to them, and sometimes it's a very emotional process. So as a realtor, yes, I'm probably very empathetic about their situation, and I want their outcome to be the best as it possibly can be.
Client first. Client above our own personal needs.
Relationships take time. And real estate is built on relationships. The better the agent functions, the better the experience for the consumer.
This is an environment that allows everyone to live their passion, create their business in the manner that best fits them.